Hi, I'm Jodi. Welcome to my Stamp with Jodi YouTube channel. This is the Great American Stampin' Show, and we are about to share episode 10 with you. Episode 9 was a fun competition. I had my new crown all ready to go just in case I would be a repeat victor 2 weeks in a row. That did not happen. Congratulations to Brandy. She had an awesome Halloween project. But this week I'm ready. What I've got for you, I think, is a really great, quick and creative Christmas card that you'll find both adorable and easy to duplicate. So I'm getting it ready. I'm ready to go back to the Burger King crown.
All right, we're going to start like we do pretty much all of these Great American Stampin' Show videos, and that is by looking on page 22 in our annual catalog at the template for the week. And today we are on number 10. So what I see there are a couple of layers. There's like the main focal point layer, a little bit peeking out in the back, and then some ribbon. So that is my inspiration for my card for this episode. Now I am using a bundle called Peaceful Season. It's in our mini catalog. I'm actually going to, just for a second, pull that in because I want to show you this is a Season of Elegance product suite. It's got some specialty paper, ribbon, embossing folder, gems, and 2 different bundles, stamp set and dies. I'm using the Peaceful Season right there at the top. It's a great bundle for a couple of reasons. First of all, the stamp set has 19 different photopolymer images, and so it's all greetings, which is great not only for the front of your card, but also for the insides of your card. The other part that I love is, of course, the dies. And what I did here is just kind of die cut each piece to show you what's all in here. So there's a couple of banner type pieces here. And then there's some labels, and these, first of all, this one has the ends cut so you could thread some ribbon through there. And then if you notice on these, just that stitched detail really adds a lot. And then there's 2 over here on the end that are more square with rounded edges, but again, stitched detail and the little cuts in there, just like these pieces. So there's these 6 dies here that are more labels, and then we've got the Christmas dies, and it's 2 different dies that say Christmas. One is more of an outline, and then this one cuts more of detail. And I'm going to use this on the project so you'll see what that looks like. So I just wanted to show you quick everything that comes in the die set here because there is just so much. And while I love the Peaceful Season stamp set, you can totally use these dies with any stamp set you already have, any occasion, make birthday cards with them, whatever you want. But the dies, super versatile. And then the Peaceful Season stamp set with the words for the inside, that's a real big plus for me. Okay, I'm going to leave this here because we're going to use it in a moment. I'm going to pull in some very vanilla cardstock for my base and use my bone folder, get that nice crisp fold. Now what I'm going to do is use an embossing folder called Forever Plaid, and this is a big one. I'm pretty sure I've shown it in one of my previous videos because I was floored by how large it is. So let me just show you here. This is the card front, and this is how big this embossing folder is. So I went ahead and embossed this piece here that is cherry cobbler, and so I'll just go ahead and attach that to my card base. So we're working with very vanilla and cherry cobbler on this card. I love those colors together, and we're going to bring in some gold to just set it off and make it a special Christmas card. So I'll just set that on here. And then I've got 2 pieces I'm going to pull in, and I cut these the same. So same width, same length. This is gold foil paper, and this is just a layer of very vanilla. So I'll use these 2 pieces, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take this, and one of the greetings I pulled out of the stamp set says joy and love to you. And so we'll use cherry cobbler ink and carefully ink that up because it's just such little letters on there. So joy and love to you. And I want to put that right about here. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's almost easier to put little letters like that on a bigger block so you can see more easily where it's going. All right, I'm happy with that. So we'll leave that. If you don't like the way it turns out, you can always flip it over and do it again. I do that more often than I'd like to admit, actually. Okay, so this piece is ready, and I think I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the gold foil. And what I'm going to do for that is just stagger it a little bit. So remember that they're the same measurements. So I'm going to take it over and up about that much. Now I'm going to want it to fit on the card, so I'm just going to set it on there. That should work. So then I'll press down and make sure it's stuck together well. So again, when I add it to the card, I want it to be the width of the card, so it'll work just great like that. Okay, now what I think is the fun part. I flipped in my mini catalog here to page 53 because as you look at this page in the mini catalog, it is super easy to miss that festive glimmer paper, garden green, cherry cobbler, and granny apple green. So I used some of the cherry cobbler glimmer paper from that package. It's kind of one of those hidden treasures in the mini catalog. And I'm going to use one of our adhesive sheets. And so going to peel the front off, and you can hear the stickiness there. So I'm just going to peel that off. Adhesive sheets are something you might not even realize that we have, and they're kind of great. This doesn't have to line up on here perfectly. It's just covering the back of the glimmer paper. Adhesive sheets are so awesome because it's a super easy way to make a sticker out of anything. And so I put it on the back of this glimmer paper, and I'm going to die cut the word Christmas. But now I'll be able to add this to my card like a sticker. I won't have to deal with all those little spots and making sure I get adhesive behind all of it without making a mess. So I'll go ahead and die cut. And I'm just going to carefully slide that off of my cutting pad. And we'll lift that out. Now you might notice, this little piece is important, that tiny little dot, because it's the dot to the eye. And so we don't want to miss that. So I'm just going to carefully pull this out. And if it comes like this is kind of what I'm doing, what I want to do is just peel it away. So I'm peeling it off. It's just kind of fascinating. I know I'm really quiet, but I just like watching it. And it just peels off. So now this is my sticker. This is done. It's got the adhesive on the back, the adhesive sheet, so I'm done with that part. And I'm going to add my sticker to my project. So, let's see. I might set it here in the middle a little. And just kind of guide it as I press it down. And you can move it a little bit. It's not like once it touches, it's not able to be adjusted, which is nice. So I'll just kind of start there, work my way this way. I just love using the adhesive sheets because look how easy that is. It's stuck. I don't have to deal with any type of liquid glue. It's a great stick. It's not coming off or going anywhere. My fingers aren't sticky. No mess whatsoever. It is the way to go. The trickiest part, honestly, is going to be getting the little, oh goodness, getting the little piece of backing off of, there we go. Because it's just that tiny little thing, and then I can dot my eye, press that down there, And now I've got Christmas, joy and love to you. Do you see how easy that was? If you were taking, gosh, if you wanted to do a full sheet, let's see, this is just under 4 inches wide. You could take the adhesive sheets, cut 4 inches by 12 inches and stick it on the back of some of that 12 by 12 glimmer paper. And you could just crank these out one after another. So easy to duplicate to create this quick and creative Christmas card. And that's, you know, if you've been following me, you know that's how I go. Quick and creative, especially at Christmas. You want to have joy. You want to have fun and look forward to doing your Christmas cards. You don't want it to be a burden. And so by making something duplicatable like this, it's really going to just make that experience so much better for you. Now, if you remember from that layout, number 10, we had ribbon. And so I am using this gorgeous cherry cobbler ribbon. It's got gold on the edges, which is going to tie in beautifully with our gold foil paper. So what I'm going to do is take some of my regular adhesive and just put some in the middle, and I'm going to tack my ribbon down there and then cover that up. So I'll just set it here and then I'll scoot it just a little bit there. And then I'm going to loop it and just kind of press it down into that again. And then I'll add just a touch more of adhesive so that I've got something to set this piece on. So like that. So it looks kind of crazy underneath and you'll see some of that adhesive still. But what happens when I set this on top is that you never know what's underneath it. So it's okay to do that. Just make it easy by putting the adhesive down on the cardstock and pressing that ribbon down into it. Now, a couple of things. I don't know if I want to lay that flat or if I want to pop it up with dimensionals. I think I'm going to go flat. What do you think? Would you pop it up with dimensionals? I'd love to hear your opinion. It's so fun when we do these videos and you guys offer suggestions or tips. I love that it's interactive like that. So I'm always excited to hear any comments or feedback that you have. And of course, because I was talking about that Peaceful Season stamp set and how it's awesome for greetings on the front of the card as well as the inside, we're going to go ahead and take the cherry cobbler ink one more time and stamp a greeting on the inside. The one I've chosen says, wishing you all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. And so I'm just going to do that right inside. Okay, this is what I've got. This is my quick and creative card for you this week that uses template number 10, the Peaceful Season bundle, that stamp set, and all of the greetings. Let me grab it again. All of the greetings for the insides of the card. You cannot go wrong with that. And those dies and labels you could use on anything. Peaceful Season is a great investment. That bundle is one you definitely want to add to your shopping list. You see the sparkle from that gold along the edge of the ribbon, the gold foil paper, and of course the glimmer paper here. This is a really special Christmas card that's easy to duplicate. You can crank some of these out. I hope that you love this quick and creative card and that I earned your thumbs up vote. Be sure to click through to Brandy, Shannon, and Julie, watch their videos, and then give that thumbs up to the one that you like the most. We love doing this competition and just sharing our unique creativity with you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.